Alright, so welcome guys to the South Island channel. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Max. I'm a photographer, videographer in Chicago, and yeah.
I'm Axeelvv, same thing, photographer, videographer, and fashion on the side.
Alright, so the first question I got on the list, what does the 818 mean? I see that's like name like y'all bios and like y'all name this and some of y'all posts too. So what does 818 like stand for?
Well, he originated it. He was the one that like came up with it. Cause you can explain.
It's I don't even know. I had it since I was like 14. Right. It's I used to live in California for like 2 years, and it was a zip code. It's like Oxnard, California, 818. And I just started using it for everything. It sounded good. I was like, oh shit, 818.
So would you say like that 818 is kind of like a collective of like
collective of like friends and like talented people around us that just really like we aspire the same things.
So speaking of like having other people around, working with other people, like who's some people that you work with recently, just like right off the top of your head?
Saint.
You
interview Saint.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which is crazy too, because that's actually like how I found out about both of you guys too. So I wanted to ask, like, what was that like working with Saint and just working with any other artists? Like, and do you approach that with a different mindset than working with like your friends or family?
Well, yeah, I was the one that hit up Saint because I saw his work. Well, there's a photographer. His name is Jose.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah.
And we like met up with him and we saw some of his work he did with Saint. And I hit up Saint. And I was like, because I saw his work, I was like, that's really good. His music's so good. And I hit him up. I was like, hey, like let's shoot a video because I really wanted to work with him.
Do you both put like a lot of emphasis on like collaboration, or do you feel like you would rather like grow by yourself first before you go out and like try to work with anybody else?
We like to collab a lot with everyone. Just whatever we can shoot with anyone, we just shoot it. But like, yeah, we like to work with everyone. We don't put a limit to ourselves,
Yeah, we really don't limit. But I feel like the people that really like, that kind of like, we're the same with, or the people that we like. I don't know how to explain it, but the people we kind of like
latch on to or kind of like collaborate with, y'all are
like
very similar.
Same mindset
and the same thing, same like aspirations. That's the one, like.
So, what do you feel is like one of like the main focuses of like y'all work? Like, what inspires y'all to like go out and like shoot or film? Because for a lot of people see it as like an easy career to get into. Like, they don't really have the passion for it. They rather do it for like the money and shit. You feel me?
Well, my dad, he's a painter. He's an artist, and I'm like I've always been surrounded by like art. I've always been surrounded by like creativity and stuff. So I think it kind of like my way of like expressing myself was always photography and videography, and like I don't know. I think I always kind of inspired to be like my family and my dad, kind of like get into the art, path, the art path.
Yeah.
But like art has always just kind of been some like my passion, and videography and photography is what's been for me, That's what's like.
Yeah, same. I've been a creative person since I can remember. I don't know, drawing and with everything. I was good with that. So. Yeah, I just tried everything, like every creative thing that I can do.
Yeah. I
just try it, and that's how I got into like photography and videos.
And speaking on like just putting like time and effort into things, starting a long time ago, it's like really cool being able to like scroll down in like y'all pages and shit and like see the progression over time. How like y'all previous work, it's like a completely different style to like now. So what do you feel like has like driven you to become like more attentive to the details and things like that?
Well, I guess it's just experience. It's like everything like kind of comes into what like experience and like production too. We've come a long way in like our cameras and our gear and like the people we've met So I think it just comes with experience and like, you know.
There's knowledge that you learn over time too. So, cameras, all right. What do y'all shoot with?
VHS mostly. I like to use a lot of VHS. And just did it digital and shit.
Digital.
Yeah, but mostly VHS because the everything that's behind it is just like.
Just the process of it and just
is like so cool.
Well, if we get into like the technical stuff, like we shoot with a it's his, but like we use it for the videos. It's a Blackmagic 4K pocket.
I know. Yeah, pocket cam. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then I like for the photography, I use a Sony A6300 for the photography, and you know just use those VHS cameras. We have a lot of that too.
Yeah. Do y'all feel like these like more expensive high-end cameras are necessary? Because a lot of the times these guys who like want to get into like photography or videography, they feel like they need like all the top tier equipment before they can even start.
Nah. All the VHS cameras I have are thrifted. I got them for like $10, and everything that I use mostly is just thrifted.
Yeah, like same. My lenses are thrifted too. Like it's just, you know, as long as you have that creativity, you really like. You use what you have. A lot of the stuff, like, we shoot, like, vlogs. We do it on our phones, you know? A lot of the stuff, like, whatever you have.
So just making do with what y'all got.
Yeah, we shot a video yesterday with Saint. And we went to this, like, apartment. It was, like, we really we had nothing to work with, right?
Yeah.
We got a lamp, and we put, like, the shade over it to kind of look like a spotlight. And, like, it made the lighting really good. And we just, you know, use what you got. If you really, like, want to create what you see, you know, you'll find a way.
Okay. Seeing that y'all both do photography and videography, what would you say you like better? Like, which medium do you like better?
Videography.
Videography?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, why is that?
I've always been a cinema guy, so, like, you know, I want to, like, hopefully I get to that point where I'm, like, a director. Instead of music videos, I direct, like, movies. Yeah. But I've always been into film and, like, you know, all that stuff, cinematography. So I think that videography is more like my thing.
Because I feel like you can do more, or it's the same, but I feel like you can treat it like a picture. You know, every shot, it can be in your mind like a picture. And I don't know, I feel like you can do just a lot more stuff.
For sure.
You treat it like that.
So, like, what about y'all are like, when we look, like, on your Instagram, you post or anything like that, when we, like, look at it, what kind of says to us that this is like a Max or an Axel like photo or video? Like, what do you feel like you add to your art that's like uniquely you?
That's a good question. I don't know, because we both like we literally think the same way. Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes we like say the same stuff at the same time.
Man, I swear. It'd be like that.
I don't know. I've always been inspired by like, you know, I'm really into philosophy, and like I've always been into the poeticism of like films, and I've always been into like the beauty of like symbolism and stuff like that. So I think I take a lot of inspiration in like creating metaphors and what I do. I don't know.
Yeah, I just like to get to know the person first that I'm shooting at. Yeah. Because I don't know, you can get to know a lot about them, and you can start seeing what they want, what they like, and how you can shoot the poses and everything. So yeah, first get to know the person, and then you can start shooting better. I feel like that's how you get the best pictures.
Do you feel like the same applies, like, you guys? Like, the better you knew yourselves, the better your art got, like, in turn?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Like, it's the same thing with, like, fashion. Yeah. Like, we start understanding, like, our style better. We start understanding. It's, like, the same thing. You know, we grow as we go along.
Yeah, we're still 17, and I don't know, we still got to find a lot of new...
a lot of life to live type shit, If you had to give a top 3, like, young upcoming photographers or videographers that you all know of, put the people on right now and show some love.
There's a photographer that I really like. His name is Valandis.
Oh yes, bro. Oh,
Valandis. He's
crazy.
He's a huge inspiration, you know.
Yeah.
Well, okay, hold on. I wouldn't even say give your top 3. I would say give some people who are like out right now, up and coming, who you look at and it's like kind of an inspiration. You feel me? Or like you look at their work and like, damn, that's cool type shit. Like you admire their work.
Josh for sure.
Josh.
His shit is crazy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's like every time we interview somebody, they always mention Josh.
Yeah, because wow, with the camera,
he's
wow.
crazy. Yeah. He's doing his thing right now in Mexico. He's crazy.
I've seen the concerts, I've seen the behind the scenes, and I feel like he just has everything on lock, man, for real.
Yeah, but
Josh for sure.
For sure.
I don't know that many people, honestly.
I feel you. Do you feel like it's hard to kind of like reach out to certain artists in Chicago, or is it just how do you feel about the creative community in Chicago?
Well, I don't think it's hard to reach out. I mean, I think that people that actually are creative and people that actually like have the passion for whatever they do creatively, I think that you find a way to be surrounded by talented people.
For sure.
So like if you really want it, like, you know, people that you want to work with, it's like not hard, you know. So like I hit up Saint. He was like, yeah, bro, like you guys are awesome. Like your work is amazing. Like same with him, right? So I guess it's like mutually what you want to do.
For sure.
What were you saying?
All right. So seeing that y'all guys are like are artists and creatives, where do you see yourself in like 5 to 10 years with your artwork?
Ooh. I don't know. I guess I always want to be seen as like a humble person. I don't want to like be like, oh, like I want to be the best up there. Like I don't want to be. But you know, 5 to 10 years. Hopefully we're you know, we're doing well with videography and we work with huge artists. You know, just want to get to know everyone.
Yeah, I hope we're working with the same people we're working right now, with like Sane and all of them.
Yeah, we hope that.
Yeah, because they really care about what they're doing right now, and like if they come up with us or with everyone, it's like it's gonna be way better.
Yeah, I really admire how like a lot of creatives in the city have like their own group, right?
Yeah.
And you can see kind of like the group kind of coming up together. Like you have the whole like Kim Products team. They came up way the fuck up, and you see them going crazy. Shit, Sinful Saint, you got the whole Waters. You have, I feel like it's a lot of like groups, a lot of up and coming groups to where the point where when you going out of Chicago, people know you type stuff. So I feel like if y'all keep going and y'all keep the passion that y'all got going,
I'll definitely get to that level.
On God, like come on, y'all 17 going crazy. I'm about to turn 19, and like just seeing how many people like kind of are paying attention to the youth in Chicago, paying attention to the artists. So I feel like y'all really y'all have what y'all need. Y'all already there. Y'all have the passion for it. So most definitely, like props to y'all.
Thank you.
And keep going crazy for real.
Yeah, I mean, I think inspiring people is like also a huge thing for us. You know what I mean? We want to be as creative and original as possible. So like, you know, having our kind of like our vision being known as like kind of unique, and hopefully that branches out to inspiring other people too. So like that's where I see myself too.
I really resonate with that too, because you know that's like when me and you was talking over the DM and shit, I said, man, we started this, you know, just to show love to people, you know, put that spotlight, you know, showcase other people's arts and talents and shit like that. So yeah, I appreciate you trying to do the same thing, man.
Yeah,
for sure.